Okay, this is on the Harmon job, number 55685. Install on 125 and 26 by Aaron. So the garage is on the other side of this wall. So you can go in and out of this garage. So while I'm out here, the vent, I'm just going to take it apart here and then put a 6-inch cap right here. The line set, you're going to have to pull a new wire to the control wire here to the AC. And we're going to end up moving both ACs as well, but I'll go over those in a minute. But our new furnace will sit 3.5 inches from this wall. The back will be the same, 1 inch off the back wall. There are ducts going out the back. So I made the bottom flat on the duct. Anyway, furnace will sit on the base, duct just as it shows. So on the return air, this piece, I brought it back to 10 inches in hopes that we can get flues through there. This vacuum pipe can be ripped out. They're no longer going to use the central vac. So I'm hoping when you get this duct out, you can look down and see how far the duct goes down, and you can assess if we can get our flues out. And I'll show you that in a minute. So duct as it shows. Combustion air, they have no combustion air in this room. I called Jason Barber and told him, and the only way to get it in here is a grill high and low on the door. And they're these recessed type doors, so it would really suck. You know what? I put 12 by 12s, but I wonder if I should just make them small and make them 24, 8 by 24. That way you can cut those. I'm going to do that. That way you won't have, yeah. Bottom one, let's see. 6. Do them 6 by 24 would work. One there, cover those two, and then one at the bottom would probably work. So that's what I'm going to do. 4 6 by 24s. I haven't talked to the homeowner yet, but I will talk to him about it before I leave. Okay, so the vent, yeah, kept the flue. So it's a drop ceiling on the other side of this, but there's ductwork, so I don't know how far it goes. But the drop ceiling, right behind here is a closet in this bedroom. This closet. So this closet is right behind the furnace. So this is lower drop than it is over there. So depending on how far this duct goes down, we can pull that vacuum pipe and run 2-inch pipes, I'm hoping, over this. If we have to go under the sheetrock, we have to do what we have to do. But they want it all over if we can. So over that closet, but then in the garage they have this storage room, also lowered ceiling. But I measured from here to the bottom of the duct, and it's pretty much the same measurement. So I don't know if this is all duct or if we can come through the closet. And, you know, we'll probably have to cut a hole here and a hole over here. This vacuum systems, he's going to tear all that out. So all the vacuum pipe can go away if it's in your way. But, you know, if we can't get it up in the ceiling, we'll have to run it under exposed to a flat termination over here in front of the garage. While I'm out here, I'm going to go over the AC. So flush the 3/4 line, pull a new wire. So this AC is the one we're switching out, but we're going to move both AC units. He wants them both right here next to the stairs. So I'm going to tell Jason to order you a 30-foot line set. I'll give you 10 feet for this one and 20 feet for this one. And so make sure you have enough seal tight. Well, they moved the boxes already, so you just need to hook back up the electrical to this box, but obviously need to run seal tight for the other one to move it here. So I'll give you one new pad for ours. I'm going to give you a new filter dryer for this one. So they have a filter dryer right there, so make sure when you cut it, just cut it out there. And if it were me, I'd just get rid of all that old line set and just run it nice and neat under the deck with the new 30-foot line set. Okay, so Jason also has I'm jumping all over the place here. Let's see. So the flues, they're going to be fun. The homeowners know that we have to cut some sheetrock to see what's going on. Anyway, so the gas, so from the caulk, add 2 T2 drip leg, and then standard flex 12-inch heat furnace, and what else? Drain just to the floor, standard order. Power, I'm giving you new box switch and cover. So he has an Ecobee thermostat with sensors. They only have 5 wires going to the stat right now, and it's a heat pump, so you're going to need to pull new wires up to the stat. And so hopefully you can get it. You know, it's drop ceiling, so if you can't, you may have to cut a hole in the sheetrock and fish it that way. There's fishing rods right here to help with that. And what else? I believe that's it. Thank you.